Now hopefully I don't burn the boat to the ground because it is hot. That is starting to smoke. Whoops, that's upside down. Howdy, we are Patrick and Jennifer, and this is Mugra. Mugra is Gaelic for my love. She's a 1974 Rawson 30, and we're on our mission to rebuild her and sail off into the sunset. Hit subscribe below to join in the fun. Howdy guys, so we're back to working on the boat again. I've actually already been out there but forgot the camera inside. I do that way too much. So anyway, I'll get you guys up to speed on what we're working on, and then we'll continue on. All right, so what we're doing right now is I've mixed up some thickened epoxy, and I've attached it here between the hull and the cabin sole. I'm gonna let this get up to where it's tacky. Then I'm gonna mix up a little bit more, fill it in just a little bit more to make more of an even transition from this old cabin sole. Maybe not the best way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. And then I'm gonna glass over that. I've also cut out a template here. So you can see the template, it fits down in this, whoops, that's upside down. So that fits down that hole on the cabin sole. So we're gonna go cut that out real quick, get it to where it can plop down in there. And then the next thing I'll do is I'm building a false, not really a false wall, but basically a cover to go over engine access. And my whole goal right now is to get that in so I can put stairs back in, so that I can then put an air conditioner in this little hole right here so that I don't die because it is hot. First layer of epoxy, thickened epoxy, had kind of set up. It was tacky, so I went ahead and put another layer in there, hoping I don't get too much heat. But then once this is tacky again, then I'm gonna lay a couple of layers of glass, tying the cabin sole to the hull. And once that's done, that's going to allow me to then put the quarter berth piece and the bulkhead in, because my new cover is going to go up against that. And yeah, so making progress. Going to go in and cut this. I think I said that in a second video, but then I felt that was tacky already. Ooh, hopefully I don't get too much heat. That is starting to smoke. Slow hardener, but it's like probably 105 degrees inside here, so put the fan on it. Now hopefully I don't burn the boat to the ground. So I don't know if the fan stopped it from smoking by cooling it down a little bit, or if it's just blowing the smoke away so I can't see it anymore. Hey guys, so worst YouTuber ever. Got the piece of plywood for the sole cut. I do a little bit of trimming on that. It goes in there, but it's a little bit tight. And then I brought in the quarter berth and just kind of put it in place so I can figure out exactly how everything needs to be attached. So my plan is to get this in place, tab to the sole like it was before, and then get this piece attached here. And then I'm going to build a piece that's going to be made with a 1x4 piece of red oak that'll come out this way, and then it'll be attached to a piece of 3/4 inch plywood and it'll come however high it needs to come for the stairs, which I think is around in this area. And then we'll come across here to be even with this, and then come down to be even with this top piece here. And then we're gonna figure out where it's gonna come over to here and come down, and then cover in the whole area right here. So my plan is I'm going to thicken epoxy the gap all the way down, make myself a nice little fillet. And then on this side I'll lay up glass, and then I may do the same thing on this side. Originally from the factory it was only tabbed on one side. This knee isn't really structural or anything, it's basically just a edge of the kitchen kind of thing. So I think one side tabbing will be sufficient, but I may go back and do the other side here in a little bit. So the other thing, there was a whole lot of fairing compound filling that gap down there, and I don't know if I'm going to go back the same way or if I'm going to maybe do it with a piece of trim. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I am going to put a floor on top of this plywood, so that hole is just going to stay there for now until I kind of get closer to what finished floor is going to look like. All right, guys, so got this guy all filleted in, and now I'm going to start making the template for the hatch cover.